Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm back for something a lot different. So today we're going to be testing at Silverstone circuit in a Ginetta G56 GT Academy car. So yeah, this is going to be one of the most powerful cars I've ever driven, and one of the most exciting cars I've ever driven, to be honest, and a really exciting day. So no car's going to go, but yeah, hopefully it'll be a pretty decent day and a pretty decent 2 sessions. Massive thank you to Ginetta for running this event, and also massive thank you to SVG for letting me run in their car for the day. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it then and see how the day went then. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're here at Silverstone circuit, so we're doing something a little bit different. As you can probably hear and hopefully see in the background, we're going to be here today at Silverstone testing a Ginetta G56 GT Academy car. So it's going to be incredible, to say the least. No clue how it's going to go, never driven a car like this before, but nevertheless it's going to be a lot of fun. As you can see, got all the cars in the background, so yeah, hopefully it will be a good day, and hopefully we don't crash. That'll be the main one. But yeah, I guess we'll jump straight into it then and see how the day goes.
In there, so there's no way anything else is going in. Looks fast, doesn't it? Yeah, he knows how to do his belts as well, so crack on there. That's the standard road seat, so lift up bar and you can slide your ass forwards. Steering wheel's exactly the same colour, so obviously you can tweak that as well, and goes in and out as well. Yep.
So here we go then for our first session in a Ginetta G56 then. So I've got 2 different camera angles I was using on the day. So one is this camera angle, which is my GoPro on the roll bar, and my second angle is my visor cam. So I thought to try and make it a bit more fair and so you can get the best of both angles. First session I will use the GoPro, and the second session I'll use the visor cam. So yeah, it's actually a very good learning curve, this was actually, because obviously this car's completely different to what I was ever used to in the past, but nevertheless I was looking forward to trying it and opening out a little bit. So I won't lie, I was really nervous for this one, because obviously this car is completely out my budget and I will probably never be able to race it properly in my life. So just getting a 3 test sessions in it, I was really grateful for. I'm really looking forward to it. As you can see here, Owen just gave me a little signal there to say second gear around this corner. That's something I was trying to learn with, just what gearing I had to be in around each corners. Obviously the MX-5s, usually 9 times out of 10 it's either 3rd or 4th. But yeah, with this one it's a lot more different. So coming down the start finish straight then in towards Cops, and you can just see that I'm a lot early on the brakes compared to what I will be a bit later, and as you can see I don't run the curb as much as I should do. But as the 2 sessions go on, I gain a lot more confidence and gain a lot more pace, as you'll see. Listen to Owen's advice, because he is very knowledgeable. After speaking to him afterwards, he's done a lot of racing from pretty much 6 years old all the way up. So yeah, I was definitely all ears on the day and wasn't just going to turn around and say I know best. I was basically all ears when I get coaching. Always have and always will. As you can see, going past someone there, which is a bit of a confidence boost, not going to lie, knowing that I am actually not too bad. But as we actually get a trackside camera, thank you to my granddad here, heading in towards Cops once again, this car is just so good. Honestly, it just grips to the track like nothing you've ever experienced before. And as you can see, catch up to another car here, as we'll get past him on the right here, on the outside, coming down the start finish straight. Yeah, just getting past him very nicely. We actually weren't too bad actually, we were definitely one of the quicker ones on the day, but a lot of people didn't have a lot of race experience on the day, whereas I do have a bit. So yeah, I did have a bit of an advantage over other people, but nevertheless I was here to just have a fun in this car, get a bit of free driver coaching as well from Owen, which is always handy in the future for my racing myself. So nevertheless, so as we head through up towards the start finish straight once again on the national pit straight, running the curb a little bit more there, as you can see, as we head down the start finish straight once again up towards Cops. And you can see I'm getting a lot more confident now, as you can see, going down the 4th, and I actually do run the curb a lot more there and get on the power a lot earlier. So that just shows how much more confidence I get during the sessions. as we overtake someone there who's coming out the pit lane, heading down towards Maggots. We obviously go around Maggots, we don't do Beckett's. As we head down here, down to third, down to second, running the curve very nicely here. So as you can see, we're actually getting a lot more confident, even in session 1 before we got proper driver coaching. It was a little bit difficult for me because I did have the comm system in my helmet, but unfortunately I think it came out a little bit because I couldn't really hear him, and also the car was extremely loud. And as you can see, we had a bit of a moment there where I just kind of ran the curb and just touched the grass just a little bit. As you can see, the car just wanted to go straight on. Owen sort of intervened a little bit, but luckily kept out of the barriers, which is the main thing. As you can see, catching up to another guy here, which I think is the team's other car. I was kind of just waiting for the okay for Owen to let me go, and he said go, so I did. And now we obviously heading towards Luffield once again, getting past another guy. So yeah, really decent first session, and I really enjoyed it. I guess now we just have to try and keep pushing on, and maybe go into the pits and get some driver coaching and speak to Owen a little bit about where I can improve and what I can do better. So yeah, as we head in towards the pits then, and that is the end of our first session. So yeah, I guess now we just got to go through a data a little bit and just speak to Owen about coaching, and maybe try and pick up some advice and tips off him to use in session 2.
All what we just need to do is try not to. A couple of times we're changing down too much.
Yeah.
And sometimes not enough.
Yeah.
So for cops, it's 4th gear.
4th gear, yep.
Okay, and then it's just literally you turn in earlier than you think.
Yep.
Because you want to use that inside curve.
Yeah.
Turn 2 is not really a corner, but
okay.
Turn 3 on coming onto that back straight.
Yeah.
That is second.
Second,
so
okay.
Get second because it just helps with a little bit of rotation.
Yep.
And then coming into Brooklands, that's 3rd.
Yep.
And then second for Luffield.
Second Luffield. Okay, cool. Yep.
Because all it does is all the gears in this can determine quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it just helps with a bit of rotation.
Yep.
And it's just to basically equal it all out.
Yeah. Okay.
But how did you think the car was?
Oh, it's incredible. It is incredible, this car.
It's not bad, is it?
No, it's mind blowing.
The clutch down for
Yep.
me. Yep. Good way.
Saved it. So here we go for session 2 then. Obviously we got a bit of driver coaching from Owen after that first session. I'm humble enough to say that I will listen, and most of it was just basic stuff really. But yeah, I'm here to learn, like I said in the first session. So we go out and try and put that coaching to good use then as we head in towards Maggots, going around to loop towards the Wellington Straight. As you can see, using the second gear that Owen said about through there, and as you can see, it felt a lot more better. In the first session I was kind of using second gear there, but it was sort of mixed match. I was kind of using third and second, depending on each lap I was doing. As you can see, getting past a few more people there very nicely. So the second session was definitely the better one, obviously because I was a lot more confident, and after using Owen's advice with the coaching, I kind of took it really well on board, and obviously gained a lot more time for it. First session I felt was a bit just a learning curve, and the second session was more of a, right, okay, I know what I should do, let's just put it to good use. Another trackside camera, once again, very nice there, coming down the start from the straight on the national pit lane. As we head on towards my fastest lap actually, or my best lap I think personally, of the session, as we head in towards turn 1 then, down the 4th, running the curve very nicely through Cops, going a little bit wide on the exit of Cops, but I think it was just in. Maybe just a little bit over, but I'm going to take it. It's only a test day. And now we head in towards Maggots then for the first time, flicking it down to 3rd, flicking it down to 2nd, very nicely running the curb on the inside. We use up all the track on the exit, which is very nice as we head onto the Wellington Straight then, flicking it up to 3rd then. As you can see, Owen gave me a thumbs up there to say it was a good line and good braking point, as we run down towards the Wellington Straight towards Luffield. And we keep it in 4th here and red line it a little bit as we head in towards Luffield, flicking it down to 3rd. There's another point. Owen said 3rd here, but then 2nd for the second part. So as you can see, hitting the brakes now, flicking it down 2nd. The line wasn't great there, but it was okay. It was still pretty decent. As we get on the power then, up the gears on the exit as we flick it up to 3rd now then. As we head around the final corner onto the start from the straight once again. And that was my personal best lap, I personally think, in the day. So I would definitely take it, and it was really cool to see it back on the visor camera. as we head in towards Cops once again. As you can see, really running that curb a lot more better this time, and that was a lot more better of a line. The exit was a lot more better, didn't go as wide that time. But yeah, nevertheless, so that was an incredible session, and I really loved it. As you can see, Owen telling me to back off now because we're going into the pits. So yeah, that is the end of our Ginetta test day here at Silverstone. Honestly, incredible experience, and I absolutely loved every second of it. Massive thank you to Ginetta for running this event, and also massive thank you to SVG Motorsport for letting me run in their car, and Owen for the incredible coaching and instructing. But yeah, I guess that is the end of our sessions then. Yeah.
Shove the seat back first.
Yep.
Pretty please. Just in case the next bloke's a tall person.
Cool.
Get moving your head.
Insane. That is something else. Good. Flipping out, man. So boys, that is it then. We have tested a Ginetta G56 GT Academy car. Honestly, incredible. I'm speechless because it was just something else. Especially going around Silverstone. It was only the national circuit, but my god, honestly, that that thing is quick. I guess I should try and compare it to something. I guess I could compare it to the Mercedes A-Class British Touring car. It's a bit like that. It just sticks, whatever you want it to do. Honestly, I love the flappy paddle sequential gearbox. Honestly, that is incredible. I've never driven a car like this with this much power before. It's incredible. That thing just flew around that track. A couple of the people that went past me were actually in the GT4s, Ginetta GT4s, which is even more fast. I think it's an extra 100 brake horsepower, which is incredible. Like, they were just gone. I was just happy enough to try the GT Academy car, to be honest. Yeah, it was just incredible. Honestly, incredible. Yeah, I didn't do much vlogging. I apologise about that. There wasn't really time. I literally got down to the garage and they were like, right, get your helmet on, we're getting ready. So I had to chuck my comm system out and put theirs in, which was a bit of a pain. And I couldn't really hear Luke, I think it was, the instructor. A massive shout out to him because he was incredible at instructing and gave me a lot of tips. So yeah, it was a great day here at Silverstone. I'm just about to get ready to go back to all the way down to Devon again. Yeah, absolutely loved it. I really hope I could try something like this again. Really need to try and get a budget for next year because this will probably be the last video of 2024. So yeah, really got to try and work hard over the winter and just see if I can get a budget together, keep the training up, you know, as it is with racing. So yeah, I guess I'll leave this video here. I apologise I didn't do much vlogging. I hope you enjoyed the footage anyway and enjoyed the video. But thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.